you want to laugh right now? So
yes.
I get up this morning, and I get a text from a friend. In fact, you saw him. He came into the studio, Pat Morris.
Yep.
Pat Morris has been an offensive line coach in college and in the pros for a long time. Very good coach. He was in their studio a couple of weeks ago. He texted me, happy anniversary. You know what he meant? Happy anniversary of the day we got fired in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
And he and I and another coach, Andy Sugarman, all got fired after Thanksgiving Day, all right? And so what's my point? My point is this. The coaching profession, not every coaching situation is like Nick Saban's at Alabama, all right? And you never know when you're going to get whacked. You just don't. In that weekend, it's Thanksgiving weekend. We kidded about it during the show on game day morning, right? Lions were 4-6 entering into the Thanksgiving game, and Michael Vick and the boys beat us, and then I got fired. So you never know. So essentially, even if you're winning or losing, you're always in some way kind of a free agent. Like players and the pros are kind of like free agents. When they're a free agent, you get to pick and choose where you go and if you stay or not. Rich, I got fired from the 49ers after winning the division and going to the second round of the playoffs. And the year before that, we were 12-4. You don't know when you're going to get fired. So some of these coaches got fired this weekend, but you got Mullen leaving and taking the Florida job. Sometimes you just got to take care of your family, your profession, your career, when there's some possible stability in your life, and do it. I get it where you're leaving your kids behind, the kids you recruited. But it happens. Tyrone Willingham left Stanford and went to Notre Dame because it was a better job for him, more money and all that kind of stuff, and that's just one example of many. But, yeah, it's a crazy time of year. I don't know if there's a good answer to all of this, but it's a tough life, coaching. There's no stability in it whatsoever.
What was it like leaving Cal? Well, you left Cal for the Niners. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. I understand that.
No-brainer, but believe me, Rich, I got so much hate mail from Cal fans and boosters because I was only there a year. I left the Packers to go to Cal, and I had been at Cal as an assistant, years previous. And I intended to stay at Cal for a long time. I really loved the college thing, and then when the Niners called you, what do you do? Say no thanks? And I had to leave some coaches behind, and that team behind, kids that I recruited. But you got to do what you got to do sometimes. Sometimes it's a no-brainer, like you said.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.